So, hi everybody. Uh, fix. All right. I must have clicked on the button. Um, okay. So, was having some technical difficulties. Everything is, at least appears to be working now. I have almost no recollection of where we left off. Just quickly take stock of what we got going on here. Our banner's fucked. Okay. Wait, we swapped it, didn't we? Wait, red and white. All right, so how are you guys doing? Gonna quickly take stock. What's going on? Air is not great. Not looking good. We should. Part of the dead. Yeah. Glad you guys are doing okay, I guess. Uh, I've yeah. It's nice to be back from hiatus. Uh, everybody. I think it was just. Oh, right. Oh, unlanded, so it's not a. That hurt. What was it? Well, those are the. Yeah, the descendants of Bit Crab. I remember that now. You know, it's been a bit of a day. Um, I been, you know, went through stuff today. I don't know. Bit Crab, there he is. Looks like this guy's on his way out, though. It took a century for this, by the way. But this, if it crashes, we're not playing anymore. We'll have to play something. Oh, bunch of claims just in the Berlin. Probably. Burn? Music is too loud, okay. Is that better? Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna, I guess. Oh, it's that little. Wait for. 52K. Okay. And. My allies suck. We're now outside of the Westerland front. Ah. Pause it. I'll let that. Oh, well, I guess 3. She's pregnant? Oh, damn. When the raised voices reach me yet again, I quench my instinct to turn my heel. The constant bickering of my vassals, Lord Vortimer and Maester Paxter, is enough to drive any man mad. Something must be done. I could either treat the situation as an exercise in meditation, or drop and approach one of them with my is afterward. Okay, what's this guy like? He is paranoid, calm, stubborn, and negotiator, patriarch, 8. Uh, I'm gonna go for a little. That would at least make it a little better. Alliance with Aegon. Province backing. Wonder what. I guess it doesn't automatically set it. Oh. Oh. So I can only offer people. Uh, I was going down architect. Mike is cutting out. I'm not really sure that would be. Doesn't seem like it's cutting out on my end. Uh, I don't know. Could be your internet connection, maybe. I'm a thing now. Why is it off? That? Oh shit! Not really great alliance. 5,000. Alliance power. 8. We might naturally. Oh. Okay, so her husband died. I see. And that's why she had no alliance power, because she now had a second. have much. Dusty corner of the library, I find a tome bound in leather and inscribed with weird symbols, partially hidden in other books. It is old, but it is obvious some reason. As I leaf through it, I quickly realization that with some unconvincing. I mean, might as well read it. uh, it's my most recent drawing of Orc. It'd feel weird switching back to the old one. I drew that one so long ago. Where was I going? Why did I come here? I could have sworn, right? I was looking for a something urgent. I had to get back to someone quickly. Next week? Yes, I think so. Aha! There it is. That's what I wanted. I needed that for hang about. Fast. Out. Yeah. So friend scheme. Here we go. Bother reading that because last time it was ridiculous. You had to go through. I don't plan art. I just do it, and right now I got nothing. My whole thought process right now is I will draw when I'm feeling like I'm okay to draw. You know? Because like whenever I force myself to draw, and I'm really not in the draw, I always draw the worst thing. It just does not come out. Every new day, it is harder for me to find a reason to drag myself out of bed and report. My wife, Queen Philena, waits me in the dining hall. Yet her words give me no comfort. The monotonous rhythm of this life has become. Can't let these dark thoughts. Oh, that's not great. Uh, I knew that. I knew that getting older would mean doing everything slower, but I didn't think it would all come to a halt by death. Lately, I feel a constant malaise. Everything takes more effort than. I'm worried that if I lay down, I might not be able to get up again. There's no doubt that my time is running out. I feel like I can do not but wait death's sweet grace to claim me. How long will I have to wait? Get him a wife. After learning that Prince Perwin would be attending the dance, castle town, Sunsphere, I decided that it would be the perfect occasion to pass, yes, days with them. Was the ball was exquisite, and Prince Perwin put a fine show. Afterward, I told him how impressed I was. Got to talking. By the time I left, it felt as though we had known each other a lifetime already. A good day. Okay, so we're friends now. Oh, he's an Empire team. Our allegiance back to the Westerland. Start taking them everywhere. Fucking Winterfell fell apart. North is just completely shattered. Not in a great spot. Oh, whoa. And, this is not entirely sure what the. Might make more sense to pledge to the Breach, because it's kind of already in their border. We can't exactly. It would be basically saying that. I guess. Was. Maybe I'll go for the. I'll join the Westerland, maybe. And then take the Westerlands from. They're both Baratheon. I could swear fealty to him. Take the Westerlands. That might be the play. Because otherwise, uphill battle. And I think the only reason that we are not part of the Westerlands anymore because they were a kingdom tier last we played. But now they've, I guess, created an Empire tier title. They created the Westerland. Well, they just need to have the Kingdom of Westerland. I think we'll just repledge to them with low taxes. That should make things better. Also, trying to gain. We could go for declare wars for like Oh, it is. We could go for this war to expand a little. Now that we're inside of the Westerlands, we could actually go for this. Oh, we need to regain a hook on our liege. Need war declaration. Need a be able to do that. I don't think he's the guy for that though. Terrible intrigue. Terrible intrigue. Oh no! Son died. Right, I forgot that we were our own culture. I was like, what's I was like, Casterling. We made our own culture. Forgot about that. Nothing to do except would subject my be a steward. Old court. I feel like he's probably not gonna last long. Uh, my liege, a word please. My chancellor, Lord Ryman, approaches me during a brief, little while attending court matters. He gestures to a less populated spot in the room, and I follow there. Concerned about the state of Castle, while holding a meeting in one of the rooms, a horrific smell. It must have come from the latrines floor below. I implore you to consider paying to fix neglected parts of the building. Yeah, we're gonna fix it. We're just gonna pay it outright. We've come so far to get this castle up and running. We're not gonna let it go to shit. That's just not gonna happen. Is there any more upgrades? Ask me. Mine or uh might be bugged? Or no. Because it took us a while to restore Castamere as an actual like place now. Right, because it was a ruin at the start. Okay, it's coming back to me. Okay, our goal is to get it to a large castle. Gotta get it from large castle, up to small castle, then to common castle, and then we'll upgrade it back large castle. Does that not make sense to you guys? Good night, Silver. Focus thing. Like realistically, like this holding should be netting us a ton of wealth. We're above our domain limit. The flowers. Due to like 3 more. No. Yeah, it looks like we're one of the leaders. Development. Appreciate him. Oh no, that was our friend. He's just being nice. That's nice. There's already. I thought that was an empty slot for him. Already being. Oh, it was the renowned high that he. I we got our primary banner again. Dynasty banner. Oh. Uh. That she will be regent long if she ends up. As I slip between the sheets with to join playing out as horrified when oozing blisters on her private parts. Did I do this to her? No, I definitely did. But I guess I can just like push him. Yeah, he's near death already. Let's just push him. Just let him go. Ah. I open my eyes in the dark and I'm immediately overwhelmed with an ominous feeling. Someone watching me? Are you ready to embrace the truth, Leon? Uh, I would recognize that voice anywhere. It must be my courtier, Nisa. The Lord of the Seven Hells offers you his blessing. Would you accept it? uh, the world to know of your sin. I was like, probably would because he probably is a very like yeah he's aware that he's gonna die. He doesn't want this to be like a secret to be dealt with. Is known. Suppose. Act of tyranny. Game says it didn't matter. I do. Hold on. Extra tax, I guess. We die. Very quick. Goodness, he's been on death's door for a while there. He's still fucking kicking though, despite being stressed all to hell. Wow. I'm not sure if this gets canceled if he died. Bring him into my court, that way he doesn't die. Everything is wrong. The walls around in this room are wrong. The floor is wrong. Everything in the air, even the air itself is wrong. Why is it all wrong? Who has done this? Who made everything wrong? It's all Lothar's fault. I just know it. I kill him. Hold on. If he's gone, who's my heir? Go straight to my. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. We could, being trained in intrigue, we could play as him. Skip this generation. Skip this generation entirely. Move on to his son. And from there we just have to become a fucking genius. And it's giving me a perfect out. He's literally about to die. He's already been shown to be kind of senile. I mean, he's not. It was King Leon who was like the builder. Lionel just kind of or Lionel kind of just rode off his coattails. Goodbye, my son. Sweet, sweet Lothar. And just like that, perfect timing. Don't have to spend time on that. I'm dwelling on, on that choice. King Lionel of Castor's soul has finally been sent to the Seven Hells. At age 69 years. Nice. He died of old age. A known murderer, he will atone for his unspeakable crimes in the next life. King Leon ascends the throne, having mastered many skills. He is sure to be admired by his subjects. Bye, Lionel. Hello, Leon. Okay, quickly do some housekeeping. And didn't check. She is selfless. Okay, so she will share power with me. Not going to get me. Not going to murder me. Unlikely to murder. Need a guard. They're like like geniuses or maybe we'll search. I could just look at intelligence. This lady hates us. Oh, he will come. Intelligent, decent. Indulgent. Yeah, he's still legit. I, I'm almost sure one of them, uh, like one of those traits I was looking at were, um, was good for increasing education. We'll invite that guy, and let him. Uh, Dress up our little guy here. I'm not really. I don't fuck with that hair. You know, I kind of like the like that long hair. Makes him look like he's like already got like a mane. I fuck with that. And oh, our council, all empty. Oh, hey, thank you for the raid. I didn't expect that. I appreciate you. Groghog, thanks for the follow. Like a pain, not free. You know, our vassals, dude. Big ooh. Well, the only guy who's suitable for the job that likes us already on a job, so I can leave him where he is. Oh, thank you. Uh, Made by Vex. There's a link. Area. Okay. Uh, my name is Aram, my lord. I have come before you to offer my wisdom. My vassal, Lord Gilbert, who brought the man before who brought the man before me, looked skeptical. He approached the castle riding a donkey backward. Uh, Rude, loyal. I mean, he looks like actually something. We'll go for it. We'll try and get used. We're not unintelligent. Maybe we might learn something. We did. Goddamn. Herb. Hmm. You must be you must be a king. But you are also an abhorrent fiend. The unprovoked anger expressed by my kinswoman Melina comes from a comes as a complete surprise. Been under a lot of stress lately. Behave like this. Oh, she's similar state. Uh, oh, she was our father's sister. Even she struggles. It just I don't know what I would do to it. We'll we'll let it happen, and we'll probably just white piece it or something. Really done. My goodness. Fucking dropping like flies. Must be all the stress. I haven't gotten any like events. Oh, sure. Guess like not. Because there's more to do, I suppose. Uh, Rupert tells me that a good knight can identify any man by the heraldry on his shield. He's been teaching me the heraldry here and there, whether in the wild or while we're at the castle. If there's a sigil somewhere, he's quizzing me. Today he sent me down and asked me to name the three houses of these three sigils. Uh, Field of black nightingales on yellow, striding red, green field, and red fox's head, and a circle of blue flowers. Know that it's not the bottom one. uh, Honestly, not the most no. Decent learning. Charlie's got the green back. Gotta be the first. Big brain. uh, my lord, it has come to my attention that there is room for a sept in your domains. My vassal, a wary Lord Emery, takes in his surroundings before continuing. if you build one, you will surely have the Father above's gratitude. Uh, is there anywhere in my domain I can build? I can build one. Sure. Rupert, my knight, has instructed me to supervise the training of several young pages in court today. While it's not their first lesson, they're still very green sportsmanship. I decided to do some basic drills and partner them all up with one another for practice. One lad, however, doesn't have a partner, so I've been practicing with. To put things nicely, he is completely hopeless. I don't think he can even hold a sword properly. The rest of the group keeps watching us. I'm getting tired of having to hold myself back. Slacker can feel good. Uh, that's a really good diploma. Maybe because we're going into intrigue. I was thinking he could be like a bully, but now I'm thinking because he's got a good diplomacy, he might be that like cunning kind of kind of insidious, where it's using he's using kindness as a weapon, trying to look good so that people will like look the part of a knight, so that uh later on people won't suspect him of a knight. Uh, this feast is loud, adults are boring, and the food not very good. My guardian, Ralph, seems to be enjoying himself, so I cannot catch his attention to tell him I don't want to be here. Sneak out and get impatient. Hide under the table and get shy, or I can keep eating. I My knight has entrusted me with the delivery of a message, Edrin. I've not been told what the message. I've not been told what the message is, and I have specifically been instructed not open the message, even though the message is not properly secured. The message is apparently important, so I've been told. Of course, because I'm a dutiful knight. They would suspect me of anything. Rupert, my knight, has instructed me to supervise the training of several patients. My knight has sent me to tend to the horses in their stables. I'd wash the beast, groom it, and feed it, and ensure its saddle is kind and polished. Better not waste time then. Our court rancher is just fucking up and. Oh, I can go. Which Baratheon? I don't think I can call Age in on. Oh, she's pretty. And she's my age. That's an alliance with Dor. Oh, we're related. I don't know if we want to go that. I don't know if we want to risk Habsburging it. Oh, look at that! Genius and pretty. I mean, yeah. I mean, she's only 2 right now. Like, only. By the time we're 18, she'll be 9. The age difference isn't going to be that huge. Like 9 is still pretty ridiculous for an 18-year-old, but like in this time period, that's par for the course, right? Or I guess this isn't a time period, but you know, in medieval standards, it's not terrible. You know, in a couple years' time, it's not going to be a big deal. Could be way worse. Plus, it's just betrothal anyway. At the very least, it's a good alliance to have, and if it falls through, then it falls. Rupert has instructed me to dress him in his armor. Well, I've done this before. I noticed a bit more difficult this time. Not sure of the reason I decided to keep at it. Suddenly, I noticed I've miscrossed straps and tied knots in the wrong places. As soon as Rupert moves, he'll notice how bad my mistake is. I'm going to have to restart either way. He's going to question how I let this happen. I'll tell him the truth. As I look upon the young scullery maid walking by, sweaty with labor, but blush on her cheeks, I am entranced. What is this feeling? Longing. Could get a crush on this sickly looking young lady. Raven and lazy. She's a pet. She's 11 and she's a peasant leader? My game was a bit bugged. I'm worried about that. Those school with girls are fast. Let's not set them up for failure. It's already engaged. This feast is loud, adults are boring, and the food is not very good. My guardian Ralph seems to be enjoying himself, but I cannot catch his attention to tell him I don't want to be here. Are you kidding me? Guess I'm big. At least that one serves our end goal with scheme power. Rupert tells me that a good knight can identify him. Oh. On that. Guardian. already like having our guardian on the council. I spent the past hour meticulously scrubbing an unending layer of filth off an belonging to my knight, Rupert. I'm not sure what my master used this sword for, but it is clear that it has been long neglected. Nevertheless, I have made steady progress in cleaning the grime off of it. But there is still a considerable amount of work to do before it is totally clean. My knight has hinted that he plans on making me to fight against him, but I don't really have a choice. There's still so much to do. I need to do this the right way. Because if I don't and I use it to fight him, I'll definitely lose. Not done right. Today's schedule is not particularly full. I've done my errands, chores, and duties, and it seems I have most of the day off. Most of the day left to my discretion. Even my knight and mentor, Rupert, did not leave me any taxing responsibilities. It's a relief considering we've been training at arms intensely the past few days. I'm not sure what to do with my time. One thought that crossed my mind would be to continue practicing with Rupert, or continue practicing. Rupert and I were training these past few days. I would be the only one in the training yard, but I want to be a knight one day, keep my skills sharp. Practice makes. If we're gonna be a knight, let's at least be a good knight. Pretty wide. Wow. Who doesn't charge me to? Okay, yeah. A lot of the banners are. My knight Rupert has instructed me to clean his armor this afternoon. According to him, it needs a little bit of polishing before it's ready. He's counting on me to clean it, so it's good before he goes over some basics. Strategies? Some young pages. As I enter the armory, I find his armor to see that it is completely covered in dried mud. It'll take me the entirety of the afternoon. I had other plans tonight, and those plans did not include in case I do what I must. My vassal, Lord Darien, did his runs very. Every breath is a battle, and I fear miracle. While putting away some training swords and other practice equipment, I noticed some pages bullying Lowborn stable hand. Seems they caught the stable hand practicing with a training sword, trying to be a knight. As I'm hanging up my own equipment, I hear swords drawn and realize that the pages are going to fight, and likely wound stable hand with real steel. The only person nearby protect the stable hand, as a good knight would. I spent the last hour meticulously scrubbing a right way. I'm really worried that our guardian is really fucking up our education. Rupert has sent me to the blacksmith to fetch his new sword. More importantly, he has also given me a pouch of money to pay for the sword. After I pay the blacksmith, I notice some money left over. It seems either a knight or the blacksmith did not calculate the. While passing through the streets, my guardian Ralph, we came by the pillory. Man was stuck there begging for water or any kind of relief. Take air again. They help. Actively goes against the education or really works with her. Yeah. Take callous. That faction's uh not slowing down. Oh, it's a different one. Uh Black Iron stuff. I know none of them is Lannister. Is it cheating? Maybe. Mayhaps. And as instructed me to supervise reading several young pages, a good long wait for him to come of age. Reuben has sent me on an errand. The errand is noteworthy. It's not even difficult. I simply don't want to run the errand. It's too boring. I want something worth my time. Even a single second spared uh, on such a mundane task is a second wasted. I could use that second to be training with a sword. For a servant should not a school. Not arrogant. He is shy against against. We'll allow him one deviant. He's almost 50 anyway. He's 5 points. I spend the day and night thinking about Patricia, and my heart flutters whenever I see her in the castle halls. Oh, I developed a crush. However, when I approached her with my feelings, she turned me down with a laugh, crushing my heart under her feet as she walked away. For what it means to sound like and becomes my victim. Oh, I guess I bully her. Love, I want nothing or not good at might give us vengeful fits our whole. Thinking about it, and I'll just boost us to boost like our one chance, or we can take vengeful. Just fuck. I don't think I don't think the +3 would have been worth it. As Rupert and I are walking through the streets, we encounter an elderly beggar. The man, all bones and can barely formulate a sentence. My knight looks at me and asks me what to do. Okay, this would make sense for him to say, we can't help every beggar. Unfortunately, that is well within his character. He started off wanting to be a knight, but now, now it's not really able. Rupert has instructed me to dress him in his armor. I've told him the truth about this several times, so I don't see why he'd stop now. All to one of your 5,000. 'em not sure if this is a great idea. Hey, Waffle. I wasn't sure that you were still around. I saw you say hi at the start. Nice to see you. Been on hiatus for a while because my internet was complete shit, but we've upgraded since. As far as I'm aware, everything has been running very smooth. Nice. It's weird that the stream hasn't died several times already. uh, it's dragon. Rupert doesn't try to clean his armor. Covered in mud. Already made it. Yeah, at this point. Be a little fucking ass. Back to the. Yeah, do they? Oh, it's a. Where is... back in... We don't... I mean, we don't need it. Fucking billionaire. My vassals informed me of an obscure law of the lordship of Sarsfield. It's that estates none but the king may be its protector. Normally it was normally such an archaic law would be dismissed, but offers me Lady Lena, my vassal, already hates me. Oh no, it gives me a claim. But they don't. Practice. My courtier, Lucifer, has enlisted. Lucifer? Oh, he's come from the seven hells to claim me too. Even though I made it clear, known that I would rather be alone. My impressive king is. It has now been a while since you last showed court. We all try our best to maintain appearances in your absence, but a Castamere court cannot function without a king at its attendance. My long absence from the royal court has left leaderless without purpose. My courtiers are increasingly comparing their circumstances to the religious court like Westerland. Pay the court a visit. Got heartburn. If I stop talking randomly, that's probably why. Oh hey, look, it's the Satan worshipper that should be known but isn't. We know of her lover secret. What? These days, it seems my court is abuzz with talk of the next banquet. Many have grown rather more portly as of late. The culinary activity is fueled by Lucifer Misa, a constant vying to demand memorable meal by overworked cooks. Today is my aunt, Alora, who drools. My liege, tonight I'm having the kitchen prepare the richest sauce known to man, served with a 10 bird roast. Looking hungrily. Septon Pathis sighs disapprovingly. These fleeting desires are nothing compared to the seven grace. Only the best for me. Not go crazy. They already like me. A pallid individual who looks as if she has spent her entire life skulking underground is lurking in the corner of my throne room. I've heard tell you might want a secret passage installed. I can craft any impure corridor your twisted heart desires. Ooh. Concealed torch. Get away. actually put the secret escape path just in case, because we're getting to the point where I'm worried about assassinating a guy who can be mastered by his peers. Oh yeah, that's the guy. Fire him, pay for his. Actually, better than nothing. Fucking pittance. Watkin, my carpenter, sits glaring over his cross at Emery, a co-contender for my patronage. Though usually safely squirreled away, pondering over his bench, Watkin quickly spoils the mood when he comes over to dine. Tonight he finally snaps. Why does Emery receive more funds than me? He's forging a brooch, so what? Uh, I'll just pay to have it all balanced. It's not a big. I found my beneficiary, Raymar, surrounded by scrolls and manuscripts, furiously flipping through pages. My lord, there's so many areas of stewardship that are worthy of attention. Laws, trade, money. I don't even know where to start. Uh, what topic does your muse yearn for? We're told us to be that a good knight can identify. Uh, oh, my maester died the moment I took I became an adult. With the help of Ralph, I have finally concluded my studies in the art of intrigue. I'm disappointed in my results, as I really think I could have done better. My knightly training alongside has proceeded acceptably. I have fought a few uppity peasants with some success. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some made an impact on my life. Uh, Man I've become. I wonder if Patricia remembers the things I put her through when we were young. Um, Dude, that's not terrible. But I'm a formidable fighter. Oh shit. Hey, a lot we. for natural drift. Make it less likely for the try and take us out. Go get our dread real good. Our natural dread right now is plus 45. The maester I sent from the has arrived and not like me. Hey. Oh, he likes me now. Captive. It's not a knight. Oh yeah, I can command him to. Yeah. Rupert, make me a knight. I am now a knight. I look like a goddamn villain. Now, here's the thing. I'm debating on keeping her as my regent for now because she's my holdings. And my holdings are still pretty good. My beneficiary, my lord. I mean, no disrespect. I am a villain, yeah. But this forge is yours. Let's just say if you want a brooch to be at all elegant, you're gonna need to invest in. Of course. The library. Yeah, that's not. Memory got fucked up. I patiently, I wait patiently in my throne for the arrival of Amory, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference. Uh, as attendants bring forth his gifts, coin and precious objects, the old taken and scribes record his pledges to serve the kingdom of Castamere. As Lord Amory stands, stumbles awkwardly, court gasps in unison as he falls, ending sprawled at my feet, cheeks flushed with embarrassment. Damn. I don't know if he... I mean, he doesn't definitely hate me. We will be kind. For a new king, we don't want them to, like, we got a faction growing against them. We don't wanna fuel the fire. Our head is straight up here. Lord Talbot and Lord Gilbert are among my most powerful vassals in my realm. I never know how to keep them happy so they don't around stirring up trouble. Perhaps flattery is the way to go. Anyone will be pleased to have something made in their name, uh, wouldn't they? I have just the right thing in making. I should let my knight Watkin know that I am dedicating his masterpiece to my trustworthy vassal advisors. Ooh. They're not my biggest fans, especially this guy. That might go a long way in diffusing the possible rebellion. Go for that. Oh, damn. Excellent craftsmanship. Oh, wow. Good job, Amory. My goodness. Famed book. Very nice. Book that that's the check. Very nice. My liege, a word, please. My chancellor, mistress, uh, Raleigh, approaches me during brief, a brief lull. What's an court matter? She just less populated area. Oh, we've had spend the money. We are wealthy beyond measure, after all. Another. I can hear my beneficiary, Aaron, muttering to himself from across the hall. I need something great, something epic, to make my creation stand out from the uninspired masses. But what? Just what? When his spirited eyes meet mine, he breaks out into a huge smile and waves to me. My lord, what an amazing idea! Just the, just perfect. What do you think of adding your family motto to your commission? Lovely. Don't get yourself. My opulent court is resented and celebrated world over. All wished they could match and enjoy its splendor, and with that come the admirers. Today, Morwen is ushered in, introduced as representing a small fire guild from Barony Port, 7 points. Oh, peerless king, my friends and I hear of a wondrous crown being made for you. Wish to donate your metalsmith. Would deeply honor us, your majesty. We have saved for months. Sure. Rushing to. There we go. For your old court. Sitting on my throne, I gesture to my guard for my guards to open the doors of the hall. 100 people file in, some lining up in front of my throne while others move out of the way so they simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, as all movement in the chamber has ceased, all faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners up orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Gesture for the first. Lord Morold boldly steps forward and, without providing any context, proceeds in hushed tones. I have the ear of my fellow discontents. I'm sure I could persuade them to back down in exchange for some contractual arrangement. Though rumored to be a fulcrum for traitorous desires of greater autonomy in Casimir, surely this change is a charge Merrill would not publicly admit. I could make it so that I could end the Liberty faction by just accepting their demand, or I could have them arrested. Tyranny. Yeah. Try to convince him to join me. Or I could do my 6 versus his 18. Or I could say he played. I'm worried about. You have to match like 40k people. They're just from inside my realm. Oh. What are they gonna do? 40k? Bring it. Uh, a provincial merchant comes forward, clearly out of his element in my rich halls. I beckon. Come, man, we don't have all day. Yes, my lord, he stammers. I'm Alastair, representing the disgruntled traders and freemen of Old Town's greatest city. You don't say. uh, Torgan, our master, is a barrier to commerce in the town's. We humbly ask he be replaced by somebody else. Clearly. This guy is a threat to me. This guy's. It's 30. And that's much safer off. Next petitioner is eventually, or evidently, somewhat of a stranger in this, as I do not recognize him in the eyes of Marshal Gilbert. Have been on them for some, they first entered. My lord, I have come to declare that the people of Trugard are refusing to pay the taxes you have levied upon us. In times past, our land and people granted rights and privileges for recent actions ignore. We request that you address our concerns fairly, or else. Prison the wretched marshal. Crush the rabble. I mean... yeah, it fits the character, and it's like perfectly in line with what he, you know, what would he do? Last petitioner departs, in 6th grader. Oh. Ah. Fuck that. We don't need a council. Yeah. Fornicator. Vassal. Excommunicated. Also my vassal. Particularly good vassal, too. Yeah, let's pardon him. Use him for better. No. Oh shit, he's got a 30 fucking 7 learning? God damn. You a vassal? is a more powerful. 37. I can't ignore a 37. And he doesn't have many more good years left in him. No. I don't think that's what he got put in for. I don't know how this game really works. I bump into a very grave-looking errand. My metalsmith, hoping that he doesn't bring ill news of the suspended crown or the splendid crown. He should soon have ready for me. Oh, there you are, my liege. I've hit a wall in my work. Nothing major. My ideas have gone to ground as the pressure mounts. He laughs nervously. I just need some inspiration. Mighty King, might you have some prior example? I show errant around my grand hall, taking great pride in its luxury and various riches on display. The metalsmith pauses as though awestruck, examining my Reyne brook. Ah, very, very fine, my good. The brooch will be destroyed. Uh, yeah, let's. No, you can't destroy my brooch. My metalsmith errant updates me on the progress, drawing on about the limits of mold and bellows as my head reels with bold ideas for my crown. Uh, making may not be my personal forte, but that doesn't mean I can't have a say in how my money is spent. Background gives me basically a 50-50 chance of essentially nothing, either it getting better or not. I fuck it. Hey, my ideas worked. My beneficiary, Moribald, approaches me with his arms full of scrolls and manuscripts. My lord, there are many ideas. There are many areas of warfare that are worthy of attention. Strategy, troop compositions, battlefield itself, or battle itself. I don't even know where to start. Here, X. Oh, they are all just Masterling Crown. I like the drowned. Yeah, Crown of the Drowned line. If for nothing else, but the lore. Very finally got our that hug. Finally. It's been discovered already. Involvementism. Yeah, fuck them. Dedicate it to me. What do I care about the revolt now? My lord, look at that paper. I've never seen such fine quality before. Paper. The beneficiary, Maribold, breaks away from our market progression, or procession to accost the merchant selling the coveted item, ecstatic over his find. With this, my project would reach new heights. I could create something truly marvelous. Please, my king, bestow this gift upon. Ask for a my it'll it'll pay for itself as the next generation. Trudor keeps pronouncing lines of love and desire. I try to keep trying the rest of my flesh. So she is veiled behind metaphor. I know that this is dedicated from Felina to that's my dad's wife. This 55-year-old woman is like, wow, just like your father. I want a piece of that. Oh no, that's my grandfather's wife. Oh, that's even funnier. I was like, she's my aunt. Shouldn't she be my sister? Oh yeah, we skipped a generation. I can find maybe I should alt Mary. Let's be nice. Give her a handsome man. It can be matrilineal. Leave me alone, please. Hunt is already in progress. Oh, she's not that far. Go with me. Maybe. All right. Can't wait. Excellent. Uh, Ellen is lost deep in thought when our entourage enters the queries of Winewood. Winwood? Winwood. Oh, Winwood. Uh, he has leaned over a large, roughly cut wooden table, absorbed in drawing something on a scroll. Leaning closer over his shoulder, drawing his attention. My lord, I did not notice you there. My sincere apologies. I inquire about what he is up to, and uh, and Alan replies, "I'm drawing up my thoughts on construction and the building of foundations. Quite the architect, you see." Smiles shyly. Oh, he is. He's an actual architect. Diligent, ambitious. Yeah. Guess we got an architect. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, Lady Selena, or Senlia, has started on preparations. Her gamekeepers checked the highlands each day for signs of quarry, while building camp closer to the hunting grounds. I have checked my gear and horse many times. Be long now. Ooh. Let's go. You have to be right. A man need not fear as lives depart, crossing to quiet death with heart, and hope only from His grace that their history finds. His poor wife. His poor fucking wife. Jesus. Uh. Not paranoid. I'll do that just because it leaves up to essentially fate. You know, like the roll of the dice, how people actually view the poem. Wilram assembles the party as the sun rises over the hunting grounds. Nestled on in Longmont's hills, the local gameskeeper have scored the scoured the vicinity for recent tracks and fumes. Uh, it seems a mighty heart is questionably in the area. Query fit for a king. Ultimately, Lady Senlia decided she wanted to hunt a hart today. Get out there. We follow our quarry into the hill, slowly but surely gaining on the majestic heart. Suddenly, spooks bounding away in another direction. As I moved, he was scared at. I could scarcely believe my eyes. Lady Senlia and Lord Maillard entangled on the ground in a passionate embrace. I like how he's like doing. He's nodding. He's like, yeah. uh. Yeah, get up, I feel the beast nearby. That sounds like something a callous man would say. Like, I don't care. I don't care what you're doing, just get up and get to the hunt. Lady Senlia's huntsmen have pointed out a secluded clearing downwind of the beast convert. A perfect place to perform our bow line and wait the heart driven uh, uh, hither by the hound team. Our host thinks for a moment before nodding. Yes, we shall have a ambuscade. I assume that's we watch it for the heart. Our concealed bow line tensing as the flusher's cries and baying hounds grow louder. Walgrim carefully takes aim as the heart bounds toward us. Hooves pounding the dirt, the arrow sails past it, the heart quickly turning and disappearing into the grass. Well, oh, I thought I got away. Oh well, regardless, we got a heart amp. Artifact, I see. Oh, it's probably the host got that. No. Like nothing happened. Is this cheaper now that we... Oh, did that say he's no longer our architect? I missed... Yeah, it did. Huh. in our court? Oh, we gotta wait for him to get back. I might be bugged out. It does say my court here. Be able to. Should I wait until he gets back? Digging for. In fact, we keep fabricating. We already failed that. Bad. Our lovely lead domain. To my surprise, Felena came to joust meet for young knights in Castamere. While the meet was necessary, I had a far better time sitting inside discussing my axes uh, with Felena. What use is an army, after all, without the means to feed it? She pointed. Thank her for the visit. I am very put off by this. I thought that when I gave her a husband, she me alone. Or I can go. I don't know. Our architect. Awesome. Back. Fortune. Have him join us. Like, oh no, never mind. He's stuck in somebody else's court. Here's you right. Somebody else's. Uh, when last I reached the tourney grounds, I spare a moment to take in. Oh yeah, I don't have the tournament DLC. I was I was like I was wondering why I couldn't go to the tournament. I realized. Uh, I spare a moment to take in the sights and sounds. It seems that all the sundry of the realms come. Their pennants and banners fluttering in the their shields and heraldry proudly displayed. There is glory to be won here. The blast of a trumpet proclaims the imminent start of the qualification round. For my mount, and toward the list. Though there is no way to master my vassal, for evidence that I'm not. Okay. Congratulations. Oh, you're not my art. Oh. The excitement. The my mount holds steady and my aim is true. And I hammer my opponent with the tip of my lance. The crowd roars and I bathe in exultation. My opponent teeters on his saddle, squeezing onto his mount for dear life. Fall, you fool. No man alive would have withstood my blow, and I glory in the sight of my foe, tumbling into the dirt. In this moment, I feel half a god. Man has prevailed against Joffrey against the next. So, even though I don't have the DLC, it's still very uh it still kind of gives you the DLC experience. It's just with all the graphics. Oh yeah, that is significant. Oh, that's not significant. I thought that was like $1,000. It's come to my attention that a lawless fugitive, Alton, has been staying in your court. Hand them over to meet justice, and I will come. I wouldn't. I know, but particularly good at anything. If he was like a decent character, I might have put up for him. Not gonna. Oh, my bad. Spending every ounce of will and training I have spent at my disposal, I managed to stand my saddle. I I stake the this I shake the stars from my vision and catch my breath. I wheel my horse around for another over yet. I'm not hallucinating, my aim is true. Victory is mine. One after another, I vanquished every opponent put before me. My confidence growing with every victory until, at last, no more foes remain. My name is on the lips of every man, woman, and child, and I know that if not, if it that it will not be soon forgotten. Which is better, the thrill of victory, the renown won my house, or the glint of the treasure awarded champion? Matters not. All three are. So if I had the DLC, I might have gotten a like a special item. Guess that's the incentive to buy it. Wherever I go, my courtier, Felena, is sure to follow. A look in her eyes, the words on her lips. I know exactly what she is after. Uh, yeah, I tire of these games. Leave me alone. I do not. I passionate. I mean, she's coming out okay. She's a diplomacy character. This is interesting. Kind of what he needs. He needs somebody who will be able to like make him not seem terrible. Uh, yeah. Sing the valor of House Lenity. Any more Len? Yeah. How the fucking mighty have fallen. My goodness. See the head of the house? What's this guy? Still, compared to us, they've they've sunk low. They've sunken real low. They're like a wide ether. Massive. That balances. Maybe oh, spells out real good. My acquaintance, Lady Reyne, is hosting a banquet in Daneford. This is Master Alec, remarkable being, deserves reverence. I just realized. Real quick, are not wearing armor, which is what we've additionally. Oh, dynastic. I like that they added the dynastic. With Ned's dynastic. That fits better. Got a crown. We've always had a crown. That's something I might do later as another thing is do like a white game where I'm playing like, you know, like crazy people. Like lion. Give him the Pope's Pope's crown. This just had it on our last character. Tags. Is that it? Rock? Oh, that's it. Dynastic. Right. As I make my way through Eldris, I overhear a conversation between an older woman and a young man. A dragon! I saw a dragon! The older woman exclaims. What? What is that now, mother? It was as big as a mountain and black as night. It flew across the sky. She continues in a panicked voice. Dragons now is it? The son replies, rolling his eyes. Please, mother, if you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. I've got better things to do than listen to your fantasies. Off, trying to walk away. You'll see, it was a dragon, she calls back. It'll kill us all and then you'll believe me. Uh, for a dragon, I suppose. I mean, it would have been cool if there was. Been cool. Uh, while strolling through the garden, I come upon a massive swarm of bees. Uh, while initially shocked at the sight, a local beekeeper informs me that bees often behave this way while seeking a new hive. During during such a state, the worker bees are very docile and form a mass protector. Crazy people can be fun. That's because I was thinking like people who like believe they're whites, you know, or like a guy who believes he's a white and then his entire dynasty is built upon that. Later from a local beekeeper, I'm able to set up a new hive for my farm. He explains that though the hive is docile now, once the queen is established, the colony will show its true personality. Thought amuses me. Bees with personality. Hopefully, this will be a profitable venture. Journeying through Spiceport, I pass by a particular looking tent, or a peculiar looking tent, splayed open with its yet more peculiar looking occupant inside. Come in, O mighty king. I can tell you have many miles to go. I can offer you a reading of your future travels for a price. Strange man, it piqued my interest, the interest of my entourage. Am I willing to pay for a reading? Seal this tent and have this witch burn. Damn. What do I gain stress from that? It's a thing because I have callus. Whatever. He's gonna do it. Burn the heretic. Slope, I hear Eston shout in a panic. Soon thereafter, I hear a loud cracking sound, like that of wood breaking or of my patience finally snapping. I step out of the dirt. I step out on the dirt to see the splintered remains of a wagon wheel. My wagon wheel. I'm sorry, my liege. It was my turn as lookout, and I fell asleep at the reins. Sigh loudly while heaving the wagon off the ground because he's such a fucking strong dude. The servants run across the hall, bringing the final decorations. When the guests have yet to arrive, I indulge myself a delicious drink by the fire. There's no place I'd rather be. Can't wait to go home. There's no place I'd rather be, but I can't wait to get home. uh, uh, curse that beekeeper for being right. The hive was docile for a few days, but after the bees have become increasingly aggressive. Now I can barely enter the garden without having a if you give me chase. Seeing me. Keep at it. Every guest is gathered at the hall. He is a deceitful, sadistic man, so don't want to be on his bad side. Okay. Every guest is out of the hall. Better be worth my time. Is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting while flickering torchlight plays off every hall, light bouncing like laughter around the hall. A solid banquet is one of the few environments where you rarely have to wait for anything. Want food? It's there. Need a drink? They'll pour you one. Fancy a chat? Good company is everywhere. Bliss. So sometimes it's nice to simply sit back and enjoy the little things. That's a stress. We don't. Good folk to mingle with. What a vast and endless array of food and desserts that this is. Are there are these kinds of meals I can expect in Seven Heavens? Oh, and what an expensive selection of sweets. This must be the most food I've ever seen in one place. Uh, we're Grandeur 10, dude. I'm sure you've seen a lot of food. A lot of very, very expensive food. Loud crash resounds to the great hall as one of the doors to the service quarters break. In a barely cloth tumble, my acquaintance, Maynard, and my acquaintance, Lord Ormond, spill out on the floor in front of everyone. Imagine that they had such a secret. One morning, I venture into the garden and I notice no bees are flying around. I rush to inspect the hive. On the ground lay hundreds of bees, dead. I call for the local beekeeper to help me crack the hive open in hopes of saving the queen, but alas, when when we get it open, I feel the sting shock. The honeycomb is ruined, covered in larvae of what the beekeeper calls wax moth. Uh, that lord over there is smiling at a maid across the hall with intimate familiarity. A possible affair. That lady on the other side of the hall is keeping to the walls of close eye contact. Secret to keep safe? Everyone is hiding something, and with a practiced eye, even they are wearing their shame soul. Surprisingly, but not too surprisingly, Clarina mostly glosses over her guests and instead praises herself for the quality of the feast thrown. A tad rude at best, the amount clapping reflects that. We're all just fellow vassals. Not war. Yes. Daylight pours through the hall, pours through the windows, and in just one moment, the whole hall becomes illuminated. Most of the seats are now empty. Some servants hand me my weapons and take their leave with a cheery bow. What a pleasure it was to have you with us, Lady Clarina smiles at me. What what a feast before coming. My clothes were slack and ill-fitting. Now I stagger out of Lady Clarina's halls, twice as full of food and merriment as when I arrived. This is this was a feast I will struggle to forget. Now I shall depart. A dragon? Look for a dragon. I I suppose that led nowhere? Dragon. It'd be really cool if there was a dragon, that's all I'll say. The seas around here are thick with Astapori traders going about their usual craft, carrying rare and exotic goods from one to another. One such merchant ship holds an item within it that immediately takes my interest. The moment I lay eyes upon the legend, I know I could never find anything like it. Asmir. 50-50 chance, essentially, of grabbing it. Got the money. Who fucking cares? I go home. Oh, look at that. What? Steward. Okay. I, Slim Pickens, I suppose. I think the game thinks I have a better stewardship because of my. Oh my god. Oh. Me with my one stewardship. I'm just getting paid. I'm getting paid to be there. Thank you for the gold. All right. Well, oh, this was. It was nice to get back to something familiar. Oh, everything is all bugged out. All right, we're just gonna be in the void. I haven't set that up since Christmas, so. Yeah, it was nice. Nice getting to play. Um, Game's a bit bugged, but you know that is something that happened. Um, oh, goodness, I gotta sneeze. Well, I kind of want your opinion actually. Um, do you think I should restart? Not maybe not Rise of Rain. Maybe I could like just call it for Rise of Rain just because it's really bugged out and start a new one maybe. Um, because like we've got our kingdom. We've got essentially everything we could. It's just essentially becoming an empire now, and after that, it's essentially just matte painting. And I'm fine with matte painting. Like you know, yeah. You think I should start fresh? I'm between either doing like a Valyrian run or a the like creepy crazy person. The whole I'll workshop it. I appreciate your input. Guess let's then stream. Watching. Great day. Bye.